Welcome to the show, you know. Monica Mo, justice in the mix. Bringing truth with no tricks. Mama Mo, here we go. Welcome to the show, you know. Monica Mo, justice in the mix. Bringing truth with no tricks. Saturday's our day to shine. Focus on books and storylines. Courtroom drama commentary. Keeping it real, never scary. Mo justice dropping wisdom. Weekend vibes, you can't miss them. Open your mind, let the truth be told. From the cases big to the bold. Deep dive into legal scenes. Breaking down what justice means. Analyzing every clue we find. No stone left unturned, no mind left blind.
All right, what's up, Joy? What's up? What's up? I gotta test the mic. Hold on. Did you hear the music? Cause I didn't check to see if the music was going. All right, that's good. Okay. All right, so that's that screen, and I need the StreamYard screen. Okay, I don't know what the heck this is right over here. We're going to try to get our last whatever many hours that is in. I'm sorry. I got to the design part of my thing. How you doing, Joy? How you doing? I get so mad with this. What didn't I do? What did I do yesterday that's different from what I'm doing today? Oh, I might have a different outcome today. This might not be as smooth as yesterday. Hey, what's up? Hit the like as you bring yourself in. All right. I always gotta think. I gotta be doing too much thinking around here. Let me see that. That's so interesting. All right. Well, we'll just rock with that. Okay. Today's live stream is entitled "Above the Noise." My so basically, what I'm saying to folks is, this is my platform. These were my rules, and this is my piece. In the past couple of months, I've been saying that I've been protecting my peace when it comes down to some of this stuff. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm at the part where now I'm doing the butterfly part of it. This is gonna really bother me. I did the same thing I did yesterday. Let me see something. Let me see if I wonder what I didn't do that I did yesterday. Something I didn't do that I did last night. Hey, Miss Indy. I did receive the indictment. Thank you very much. The superseding indictment. And that is something we could definitely discuss. We could definitely discuss it because it is aligning with some of the stuff you said. Oh, I'm now. Hold up. I do got this right now. I didn't have it right before, but I got it right now. Um, I did it. Okay. All right, I gotta remember that step. Oh, so that might mean y'all didn't hear my song. So I cannot even begin to play with y'all. Let me get my song up here. Cause I want to make sure I did things right this time. Tell me how it sounds.
Here we go, here we go. Welcome to the show, you know. Monica, well, justice in the mix. Bring it true for no tricks. Here we go, here we go. Welcome to the show, you know. Monica, well, justice in the mix. Bring it true for no tricks.
All right, so that makes me feel better. Send one stream to the primary. Okay, hold on a second. Settings, stream settings. How the hell am I supposed to know how to do that? All right, one second. What's that one? All right, I don't know how to do that, so we just gonna have to hope and pray that it does that. What up, EB? How you doing? All right, hold on a second. I'll pull my camera. All right, so let us begin. I don't know how to do this. You know what? I think I should have did the next time I'm gonna go live on this one. I think that's what I said the last time, and I didn't do it. But I'm scared if I stop this one. I don't know which one is primary and which one is secondary. Hold on one second. I'm just looking at something. Okay. More than one URL. What's up, KK? Stream URL. I don't know which one this is. And the backup. I don't know. Let me just see if I can put this down here. All right. Well, we just gonna roll with this. But there is an error message up here. I guess I won't be up here like I was doing last night. But I wish I would have known that because I think let me see something. Hey, Mac J. Okay, are we still streaming? Let's see. No, we are not. I guess we are. So we just gonna leave it like that. All right. All right, let's discuss a few things. Because I'm not gonna say that I'm shocked. I'm just gonna say that it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things going through my head right now. Okay, let me take that off. All right, there we are. We're doing our thing over here. Let me get us some lovely faces up in here. Darn it. All right, here we go. I like doing that. That makes me feel happy. Be happy with me. All right, one more second. It's just that I've got so many screens that I need to have open, and this one needs to go down here. I don't need to see that as much as I need to see that. All right, so we streaming with excellent condition where we didn't have that before. All right, so today's commentary is going to be me just explaining okay. Are the words matching up more now than what they were before? Okay. On this, I've been on this YouTube now for 8 years. 8 long years, right? And one thing I've been is true to me and putting my priorities first and trying to figure out the things that work for me, oppose what works for others. Okay. And with it have come a lot of challenges. But one thing I pride myself on is commanding respect from folks, not demanding it, but commanding it because I treat you the way that I want to be treated. Yesterday, I intentionally scheduled a live with the purpose of speaking to some folks that I believed it was time for me to have a conversation with some folks. And actually it wasn't folks with an S, it was one gentleman that I needed to have a discussion with. And I had that discussion for a few reasons. One, it was brought to my attention that he did a live stream and that he was angry with me and that he was expecting me to come on his platform. I don't know if y'all know around here, but going on people's platforms when the issues are heated doesn't always work in everyone's favor. So I decided to host the discussion if it took place on my platform so that I can control the level of respect that would be treated to myself and administered to the person that was on the other side of the conversation. A lot of folks on this platform don't care about how they engage with the person that they have in a conflict with. It's been my belief growing up that the same people you meet in your journey on your way to success are the same people you pass on your way back from success. If you recall, my first book here at the book club had to do with the 5 people you meet in heaven, right? And that was basically the journey in that book. It discussed like you met some people along the way, but you didn't realize why you met them and why they were critical people in your life, right? But when you departed here, right? When death do us part, because that's how all of these disputes end. That's it for me. That's one thing that I know for certain in this environment, this social space with the characters that we are dealing with here. The only solution at the end of the day, if you want peace with folks, is when death do us part. And anyway, the book illustrated how, or we went through the journey of a person who really had a simplistic life. And then when he passed away, he realized in his passing that he lived this simple life, but the things he did impacted greatly other people. And he could have enjoyed much more of his life had he not lived it sad. Some people on this free app, we have seen them be angry. And we've seen the harsher side of them for no reason, right? People tell you, I'm living my best life at this moment. I've changed a whole lot. I'm in a different space, but they carry the same energy, the same negative energy with them. Your outcomes are not going to be different if you don't change how you deal with opposition and how you treat others. Because you know what the good word says, right? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That don't always happen up here to that level of expectation. It's crazy. I hosted that panel last night and it contained let me see who graced my platform. It was myself, it was John Frank, it was Gears. I was about to call him Troll Gears. It was Troll Gears. It was So let me just give y'all the names as they was, but I'll just leave that like that because I don't want to say Ho Frank, but you know. Then there was Joy, myself. I had 2300 came up there and did the sit routine. And then I also had Hyde. So JJ was up there. Okay. I thought it was a very good engagement between myself, John Frank, initially about the issues that were pertinent to me and he based on his video. So if you don't know what those words, go back and see his video. Why is my video privated? Because it's my platform, it's my rules, and it's my piece. And I decided to private it so that I could have those elements, especially my piece. But some people decided to leave around here in pieces because they're falling the freak apart all over this place. Because instead of reaching out to me and say, hey, yo, Mo, you lock that down. Can I get that? Because that's what you do when you know how to effectively communicate with people. When you say that you are being cordial with someone, you humble your mother freaking self to address that person in a way so that you can achieve the things that you want to get. So if you want to see what occurred before you got there and disrupted the environment, you would ask, hey, Mo, may I see that? Can I get that? Holla at me, girl. Let me see it. Instead of engaging in a campaign of like, I'm so upset. I'm so angry. A few days ago, somebody else did a live stream and put it on private. Guess what Mo did? I said, hey, can I get that? Can I see that? What Mo didn't do. Mo didn't record the person's thing. I looked at it and looked for what I wanted to see inside of it. I made a comparison. They know I made a comparison. They are sitting up here saying, you took the bait. What bait did I take? Why do you people believe that y'all are pulling other people's strings? Because you think you are cultivating movement around here, that you are making these communities or making your fam, your group of people that follow you without any brains. Where do we do that at? People should be thinking beings and be able to make their own decisions. Let's just define cordial. When someone agrees to be cordial with you, cordial is broken down from the language. Let's keep it simple. When someone says that they're going to be cordial with you, it's normally warm and friendly interaction. They are polite and pleasant with you. You may not always agree with what is going on, but when you say you're going to be cordial with someone, you always realize that you are still in a hostile environment and you have agreed to be cordial. So that doesn't mean that everything has been eliminated, because some people here in this space, they're too damn emotional. You got Negroes that are on bitch time. And because of it, you would think they had their periods. They be on their cycle all the freaking time around here. And you got to be like, why this mofo is so moody? So when you're dealing with these bitch ass niggas. Let's talk about it. Because today, that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about some bitch ass nigga shit on some real ass bitch shit. Okay? Because, see, I ain't built like that. And can't nobody down the I-95 think they're going to take my ass alive. Okay? So let's park it. Park it over there. Park your attitude in the chat somewhere. Park that shit. Because one of the things I am is the realest bitch I ever did meet. So when you come up to me and you acting on jiggy like, yo, I'm going to be cordial with you, I'm going to remind you that we on cordial time. All the time. When you're apologizing to me, and we'll get to apologies, but it don't have no substance. It don't say what you apologizing for. It's a blanket motherfucking check. You motherfuckers can't write blanket checks on this goddamn free app. Let's talk about it. Y'all can't write blank checks. I keep telling you this is the Section 8 division of bullshit. So you can't write a check for me because you can't cash it. And the shit you pulled today shows you why you can't cash no check on me. Your hand don't call for that. You bow to the motherfucking queen. That was me. See ya? See ya? Oh, how did you forget? You see the pawns? They're all laying down, nigga. They not peeing standing up. We got symbolism here. How dare you fucking disrespect me? In the middle of me dealing with some personal business. Yesterday was personal. Don't ever get it motherfucking twisted. It was personal. Those were people with my personal communications. Don't be mad now and be like, oh, I was on a three-way call. Brace yourself. Hello? You was on a three-way call. Means you ain't shit to me. Understand that. You don't get to disrespect my shit and think I'm just going to sit idly by and watch it. Then you're going to tell me, oh, wait a minute. Them other motherfuckers disrespected you. Stop putting yourself. So y'all keep trying to compete in motherfucking areas that you can't compare. What Gear say last night? Some of you niggas is just want to come up now. We was already here. Birth, bred, and breeded for this shit. You up in here worrying about what the fuck people saying about your medical conditions and shit. What's wrong with you? You act like you fucking the internet. But see, you trying to fuck over people. So maybe you do think your dick is in everybody's mouth. Nobody was talking about you on that level for the portion that you wasn't here. The minute you arrive, you believe that hell to the motherfucking bum-ass king. Hell to the king. Your bitch is dead. You killed your queen off. And not because you had a disease, because y'all came here as a couple and let the shit on the internet break y'all down, destroy you. I was telling people, I think y'all had some shit going on. The scamming, I don't think you was part of it. But no matter what, your attitude, your hostile environment, that energy that you bring with you, dude, you need to see a therapist. It's Mental Health Month. You need to grab some. And everybody that supports your ass. The people that hang around you and lash on to the bullshit and fail to tell you that you need help. The people that fuck you in the nighttime need to whisper in your motherfucking ear, yo, hide. Nigga, you need to go see a therapist. You in need of some assistance. Your shit ain't stable. And it's not because your crackhead wife passed away. It's because you, sir, got issues with your temperament. And you not going to disrespect me and think that it's fucking okay. Now, it's not because I'm a pull up You understand? You hear this? You telling people, yo, pull up on me. Bring your ass down here. And the people are saying to you, yo, I'm not pulling up on your ass. You don't call the pow-pow on me. That's what they said to you. They was like, nigga, I'm going to sit right here in my town. If you want to see me, come to my town. You a cop calling ass motherfucker. That's what they said. Then you like, yeah, I called the police. And then the police told me I could smoke them when I get in contact with them because they down here. I said, I don't think that shit works like that. You don't know nothing, Monica. You know New York shit. This a carry state. You gonna carry your ass up to the place your wife went. And the funny part about it is if she ain't getting the ground yet, y'all might be able to get there together quicker. Because you're going to give yourself a motherfucking stroke on here trying to fuck with people. Yo, T. Because I know how to get rid of y'all. I'm on my King Brittany Chanel shit. If you know, you know. Listen, let me just write in the chat because you know some of y'all ain't been here from season 1. So let me just put a poll up. I'm on my King Brittany Chanel shit. Hit the yes. Wait a minute. We're gonna go. If you know, you know. And then the other one is gonna be I don't know. So let me see if I have to explain it to you. But see, you should only be Kanikians in here. If you know, you know. You should know King Brittany Chanel shit. How she got rid of the Kanikians out of her motherfucking channel. Yeah, I remember how she got rid of them. If you know, you know, hit it. 45 in here, take the test. So I can see if I have to explain to y'all how that went down. This is called engagement. Hit the like before you take a hike. Okay, so we did cordial. I've been cordial. I keep trying to remind people that we being cordial. People apologize to me. Let's take on apology. Oh, so let me just finish off with cordial. Because cordial means something coming from the heart. Just remember that. Some people's hearts around here is cold. It's okay if you don't know, but if you know, you know. Because I'm about to show y'all my Brittany Chanel shit. Brittany Chanel, let me help y'all. That woman came out one day, popped up, opened her Bible, and she just started reading scriptures on these peoples. She took it all away. She came back the next day. She was sprinkling them out. The power is in the tongue. The power is in the tongue. Yeah. You had to be here. That's why I keep telling y'all don't know the history around here. When a person tells you that you were sitting on Chosen King's panel, it's at that moment you just draw back and be like, no. See, the problem with folks around here is that when you correct them, they don't like to be corrected. A fact is a fact. I cannot change a fact. Sometimes when people are out here spreading lies or misinformation or are misinformed, you can choose to correct them if you want to. But when you got the facts on your side and you got the truth underneath you, why would you waste your time? That's been my philosophy now since the passing of my parents. It's been my philosophy since I became the head of my family. I don't have a family, I have a family. I'm the oldest child in the whole family. I got core responsibilities. I don't got time for internet beefing with folks about stuff that don't make sense. It's not practical and it's not part of your reality that you live in. Okay. So we done deal with cordial. So this is what I don't understand, but this is what happens. So I'm just gonna give it to you as it is. When someone claims an interaction is cordial and then immediately follows it up with an insult, it reveals a profound lack of understanding of what cordial truly means. There's a profound lack of understanding about respect in this environment in the first instance. When a person says to you that they got smoke with you, right? They give you all the reasons why they got a problem with you and then says they don't have a problem. You just want to know if their mouth caught up with their brain as they were talking. What the fuck is wrong with you? You cannot tell a person, yo, Monica, this is what happened, da 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 da, and then, but I ain't got a problem with you. Nigga, that's a problem. Are you fucking kidding me? That's a motherfucking problem. But I understood the risk I took because it was calculated at the time. I wanted my motherfucking peace. If you tell me that you want to be cordial, that means I'm going to be at peace. I do anything for peace. That's why when people like, oh, you know, the warship and this and that, it means this, it means that. It don't mean none of that shit. It means whatever I say it meant over here because I created it. I'm a creator. I'm a thinking being. I look at the situations and I evaluate it. I respect my peers. I respect the people underneath me. I respect everybody and everything until it disrespects me. And then I still humble myself because I am a child of God. I put some bitches on here in his hand years ago, and that's where I left them. Hint. Sir, I'm about to put you there. Because only my creator can change your heart. This is why if you had never built that motherfucking wall with your wife, trying to come after people because they came for you in the first place, you had a whole community hate you because of a wall. You can't undo that. I called y'all terrorists because y'all was. You ain't changed. You over there, hey, other sector. If Monica don't like you, are you lost, nigga? Are you homeless again? Now you don't got a cart. You pushing YouTube points over into another community. Are you stupid or are you stupid or are you stupid? Nobody's going to want you anywhere because they see how toxic you truly are. Negro, I was the light. That's that Leo light, you know. I was the light. You hooking up with me was the best motherfucking thing that could have happened to you. Not because I was going to get you into somewhere. It's because it was going to bring you some vision. Oh, Monica, you on a panel. Monica, help me strike somebody using something for negativity. Then you up here like, remember when you sent me the email to get my channel back? How did that work out for you, nigga? You ain't got your channel. You not a reckless. Shout out to Reckless. They took his shit. I said, hey, Rack, this is what we gonna do. Rack said, nah, I don't like that. I said, Rack, trust me, send it just like I gave it to you. Nigga, set it and forget it. He had his channel back. Negro, yours was gone. Poof, poof. Show the receipts. You can put anything out here that I ever written, anything out here I ever said on a phone call, because they ain't that. I reached out because I was concerned, because when the Cracky Crack passed away, I really felt like it would hit you differently. Like there would be a moment when the shit would come crashing down on you. And trust you me, some of us believe that will happen to you. You just ain't there yet. She may have been addicted to somebody's drug, but Negro, the way you act, you are the worst addiction somebody could have. Something's wrong with you, sir. I'm sorry somebody didn't tell you that a long time ago. Since you want to be on my panel and say to me, why you not telling those niggas about themselves? Because I should tell you about yourself first. So let's start with you. How about that? Let's start with you. You don't know how to be cordial. You don't know how to be humble. You was always a time bomb waiting to explode. KK's in my ear every day. It's going to be a matter of seconds. She didn't even have you on a day list. She was like, at any moment now, he's going to go. I'm on the phone with this Negro. And let's talk about that phone call, nigga. I told you to pay for the funeral. Say I motherfucking lie. I say, well, you know what? You could be the bigger man. Pay for the funeral. Because you done told us you got all your paperwork in order. Say I motherfucking lie. Say I motherfucking lie. You up here telling the whole world up here they should pay for it. And I'm sitting up here saying, nigga, you was fucking it. You should pay for it. A real nigga would have. I told you that to your motherfucking face, in your ear. Play that. Rock it, nigga. Rock it. Don't stop it. Because if I'm going to be recorded, I'm going to be recorded telling you the truth. You like, no, man. Immaturity. This is what Gears was pointing out. Not no grown man shit, little nigga shit. You decide. Nah. She took my social security card and she put it out here with the people. So you don't even know how to be the bigger nigga. Ain't it weird to somebody that he would record her best friend and then bring it to the internet? Why he over there on Cynthia's platform playing the conversation? What happened to your platform? Nigga, since you want me to ask the questions, them the questions I have for you. Why you over on Cynthia's shit? God bless the child that has his what? That has his own. Where's your platform? Go over there and fuck up over there. Why you gotta bring her down with you? Cynthia, get a fucking life. Grow the fuck up. You're a grown-ass woman. Don't you ever call me out again without having a conversation with me first. Because I don't even know you. So don't you ever believe that you at that level. Pooty potty potty blah, 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 me too, me top. What the fuck is wrong with you? Can't fucking get the words out before you speak to this queen and you try to tell her some shit. Who the fuck is you? Not she one of those, she one of them. Fuck out of here. How dare you? How dare you? Y'all got me all the way fucked up. Oh. Mental health. Mental fucking health. This ain't the first time. Remember the shit that happened with Trey when I went up there on your panel and I had to ask the question? I was like, yo, dude, I just need to know. Have you ever had a threesome? See that ass gate thing that you put out here? We only saw your penis allegedly and somebody's ass. We didn't see another ass or pussy in that equation. So it's fair to say that there was no threesomes ever going on. Looked like there was no voluntary onesomes either. But that's just my fucking opinion. You know, I got one of those. But you know, just saying. Maybe it's a twosome. Doesn't matter. It's a trisexual thing around here. But I asked you. I don't waste my real estate on pointless conversations. I make sure they make sense. So if I'm going to speak to you on a three-way call after the departure of your ex-wife, it's to tell you how to man the fuck up. If I got to give you the tools to being a motherfucking man, women spot weak ass men all the time. Sometimes when you get a junkie for a husband, right? Junkie's just my word of the day this week, right? When you get people addicted to stuff, right? They tend to keep their dick up. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Their penis tends to stand erect. Some women, especially when they're overweight lovers, the overweight lover in the house, they want to jump that all day long. So you stay all the way on 1,000, not even 100. And that just makes me think, like, what else is staying all the way? I never heard a man in all of my life until yesterday speak on his private parts as much as you spoke on yours. It's in this mouth, it's in that mouth, it's in this mouth. When no mouth was talking about your private parts, let me tell you what we was talking about when you came up. We talked about Cartboy having a panel discussion regarding Kelly's passing. And the gentleman on the panel wanted to know from Joy, why did she participate in a discussion with you that was against her, that was against Kelly? And Joy couldn't remember that occurring. We talked about paying for the funeral, the collective group paying for the funeral. I didn't even drop the jewels that I asked you to pay for it. I just stayed numb. We talked about the video of Faith's best friend in the context of how she died, that it wasn't an overdose. See, nobody's talking about that bullshit ass recording. Because where do they do that shit at, that they start speaking to a family member of somebody and recording them? How do you think that your whole life is something that you need to come up here on the YouTube and tell them about? There's life beyond the YouTube, sir. People are sitting around here, right? If I recall the story correctly, it was you, sir, who had an apartment that married a woman that brought her into your space. And this is what they said on the panel. And then she threw your ass out of your own shit. And you was walking around with a cart. That's the storyline here, right? You want to tell the whole world. This what Miss Tawana said on the panel. She said, like, come on, nigga. We all know that the bitch is a come up for you. I'm sitting there listening. I saw this what they talking about. This why he mad. Alethea and company was having motherfucking, remember your socks? Remember your sneakers? They was having challenges about you. They was making skits and no giggles. They was making skits on you. Everybody that like a ether. You was the running joke for a long fucking time out here. They would look at your clothes. Yeah, they was looking for you in Walmart. While you ain't talk about when they was running around giving out sneakers in the street. All that shit was about you, nigga. You motivated people to give to the needy and don't be greedy. You was here at your worst moments. And all of those people saw it. And now you can't get off of a camera to try to show all of us how much you've achieved. How did you accomplish that, sir? If you're working with the same body, the same mind, and the same soul, what has changed for you, sir? Oh, Monica, they sent me that dossier on you. Why do you need that, sir? Hey, if we was really being cordial, when you had sent me that dossier, Negro, instead of sitting up here and trying to throw it in my damn face like, hey, they sent me the paperwork on you, what you gonna do? You gonna open up the wall again? Maybe you'll get people come over there because I'm so funny. Karen came over there on Trey's panel. Your ass had a fucking hernia. Get off of here, man. I belong up here. I belong up here first. It's me. It's what? Are you serious? Shut up. Karen was like, nigga, please. She's like, what's wrong with you? We up here talking about the same bitch. He was like, this is my territory. Get out. Damn you. Get out. And I'm like, is he serious? Grab that recording, JJ. What did you tell me? You said, and I quote, I will not take back what I said to Karen. I just wish I hadn't done it over there. Oh my God, damn. This is some serious shit. He's standing on what he said. But he just wish he hadn't said it over there. I thought, all right, well, maybe, that's how that shit goes. Play the recording. I said, just as loud and proud on my thing. You was like, Monica, call me. I was like, no, nigga, you gonna record me. You come up in here pleading the 8th. Because I can't even say the 5th. But you came up in here, I'm not gonna record you. I love you. What have I told you guys from season 1? When people idolize you, treat you like they're your fan. That's not what I want. He gave fan vibes every motherfucking moment. Yeah, Negro, you was my fan. I don't let fans into my inner circle. They could never be influencer type people. I don't try to pour into people that are fans of Monica Mo Justice. I try to have relationships with people that are going to be tangible, that last the test of time, that when you have a conversation with them, they can tell you why they valued your engagement with them. Negro, a man sitting on a panel like I did yesterday and hear somebody tell you in the midst of a disagreement why they liked you and why they just liked you. Ain't nobody up here, sir, explaining to you why they like you. You don't even like yourself. How the fuck is somebody gonna like you? You done went in one paragraph, right? Because you know you don't come up for air. You done went from having a girl, my wife. What happens when she leaves your dumb ass and you gotta leave out of her home? You was just on a live stream explaining to us about the house with the key fob. It's a come up for you. We all understand come ups. Ain't nobody mad at you getting a come up. But we need you to come off the bullshit. We need you to pipe it down and keep it down. Go take care of you, dude. Something's wrong with you. Come fight me. Come do this. Come do that. Let's go to apologies. Because I want you to know in its core, all the shit that's wrong with you. So I don't have to say it again because I'm not going to do this again. I'm going to be like the people that gave you the cemetery. That, you know, when they gave you the funeral, they said they killed the Robin. They buried the Robin sinners as a collective. Then they came up and resurrected, this is my word, each one of you, and one group decided to take faith. And then they left your ass over there on the curb to fend for yourself. You be talking about the demonic people, this, that, boom, 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 boom. Look in the mirror. The mirror is a powerful motherfucker. Look in the mirror. So let's go, and I want to connect because this is the EB stuff with me. This is years in the making because we done had this conversation about apologies and forgiveness, right? We have already discussed that the person making the apology is doing it for their own self-gratification. My shit ain't never changed up here. I done did the same shit over and over again. People have apologized to me. It's a you know what? I think there was a point in time when somebody apologized to me. I was like, man, don't even do that. Cause you just making it bad for yourself. I just listen. He's like, you're the only person that I apologize to, and I've never done that. It's an honor. Only if you a king. You fucking talking to the queen. The fuck out of here. If a king you gotta apologize to the queen when the queen is the most powerful piece on the board. You fucking kidding me, sir? Are you fucking kidding me? Man, you better check my motherfucking record. And it ain't in no prison. It ain't throwing no Molotov cocktails anywhere. Yeah, you can't hit me with my son shit. You know why? Because it ain't my shit. You can't take accolades for everybody else. You got to live in your shit. You got to live in your truth. Hit me with my truth. Show me my fault. Nigga, you was mad because I was talking to folks, having a conversation on my shit. Not your shit, my shit. I went on your shit to speak to their shit. Yeah, how that works out. Maybe I wanted to engage with them. Maybe I went over there with the intentions of getting their engagement. How dare you tell me, Monica Mo Justice, that I took the bait? Nobody up here baiting people. I fucked with people around here. The long way. We talked about content, not people. We had meaningful dialogues. What do you mean by that? Support your evidence, that discussion. Why you come to that? Oh, yeah. Meaningful dialogue. We was behind the scenes watching debates. Debating the debates. We just didn't bring it out here to the front line. You know why? Because y'all not ready for this shit. Y'all into shit like this. They into seeing toxic individuals like you just fall apart because they're used to seeing toxicity. You are the reality show that doesn't get paid, not even a coin, and it ain't even content. It's continuous dragging. Anyway, let's go up here to this apology bullshit. And I think I'm going to give you my top 5 things about this apology shit. To create. Now, before I do that, let's talk about the purpose of an apology. Apology begins with the truth. It's an admission of whatever the truth is. It's acknowledging what the truth is. In your manic moment, this is what you're screaming on the platform. Monica, you cannot go back and check facts. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm the fucking note taker. You gonna tell me because you apologize I can't check the notepad? Are you stupid or are you stupid? You've been here 8 years. You seen me do this. You thought you was better than that? I don't think so. Don't denounce you in public. I'm not fucking you. I'm fucking denouncing you in public. Don't try to pretend to be my motherfucking anything in public. If you don't want to be denounced in public, yo, where you show out is where I'm going to show up. Nigga, you showed out. You showed your ass last night. I ain't had to raise my voice. So I knew you was going to show out. Get this whooping. Fuck out of here. No more record keeping. Are you fucking serious? I was like, yo, who is he talking to? A panel with Honey Lot? So you can go through what really happened in Vegas? Nigga, book a ticket. Go have your own Vegas moments. Instead of running around trying to find people in all areas of fucking Tennessee. Train coming to get you. Nigga, please. I was looking for Big Blimp. Nigga, please. That man bought a house since we've been up here. You living in somebody else's house. Your housewarming was showing people the fucking decorative table. It's about $1,000 worth of shit on there. Why? What the fuck y'all gonna eat? How about this one? When you want to tell me if she chooses to speak to me, Negro, this is not 2017. I can see you trying to relive that. I can see you trying to relive those moments. That's a good thing. But you can't bring that shit to me. You can't bring that energy to me. So apologies begin with the truth, and it begins with acknowledging what the issues were that you're apologizing for. You just blankly apologizing. Where the fuck they do that at? It's about acknowledging fully and honestly that our words or actions have a cause and effect. It's about acknowledging the pain that you know you inflicted on somebody else. I really mean that, man. I really mean that because I shouldn't have done that. What shouldn't you have done? I'm just talking about it all, man. I'm just talking about it all. Like, I shouldn't have done that. If you can't articulate what it was that you did, and convey it honestly and truthfully, there's no apology. I asked you, What do you want me to do? What are you expecting from me when you say this? Nigga, you knew those were thinking moments. Every time I pause and break, you like, oh, fuck. The healing process is, is incorporated in that apology. Oftentimes, when you have caused harm to somebody, you carry guilt. I don't really know if I don't really know if you carry the guilt. I think a lot of people on this platform are guilty for the things that they do, but they're justifying it because of the actions of others. I sat up there last night and I was like, yo, this dude is mad right now. So I'm gonna let him have his anger. But why should I let you have your anger on me? How dare you? The apology begins the healing process. You can't be getting healed when I see how you've behaved in the last couple of hours. Now, for the person who receives the sincere apology, it can be validating. Nothing, I don't even know what you people did that you're apologizing for. I told y'all the last person was P. Smith, who gave me a blind apology. Let me just walk y'all through the scenario. P. Smith running around with this dude named World News, right? He your friend, right? Allegedly. And I don't know what the woman was doing. But one day she came to me and she apologized just openly. I'm sorry, Monica, for everything I did. And I accepted it. A blank check. Nobody's asked for cash. And it came back to haunt me when she was sitting up here on a panel one day trying to give me my ass to kiss or her ass to kiss right before Monique Holland and motherfucking Wonderful Excellence pulled up and gave her a spanking. I've always had angels around me, guiding me. You know, it's this has been a spiritual warfare that we've been on since we got here. Demons like you, sir, are prevalent around us. You telling everybody about them being a demon. What about yourself? What about the demons that you're dealing with? Because you got a lot of them when this stuff that the people say here preoccupies all of your time, all of your energy, all of your being. I took the risk fucking with you. But I thought it was worth a try. Bad experiment. Next. But it ain't gonna be, I'm already done with y'all. While forgiveness is it's ultimately an individual journey, a genuine apology can pave the way. What I saw, you're like, the two of us, once we have an olive branch, I don't want no olive branches. I didn't even know we had one of those. You know why? Because we was on cordial. You didn't say to me, hey, we're going to be giving each other olive branches. I meant to look that up because I thought that was very interesting. Man, Here's the most important thing about an apology that you seem to not understand. An apology doesn't erase what occurred. You're saying, I don't want you to throw it back in my face. How would I know what I'm throwing back in your face when we haven't established what it was you were apologizing for? Make it make sense. I have put myself in your shoes to understand in limited format the pain and agony you must be going through having to fight with all of these people. But what I didn't appreciate today is hearing people claim that because I had a conversation with John Frank and I had a conversation with Gears, and Joy had that conversation because she wanted to engage, right? John Frank, Gears wasn't here. It was John Frank. She wanted to have a conversation with John Frank. They came here ground zero. They come from the same portion of the division of the Kanika sector. Together, they had something going on we don't know nothing about. John Frank said some key things. He said, hey, Monica, some things occurred with us. You spoke he said, you don't see me negating it. It's no lie there. I don't have the same connection with Joy, but we tried. That's all you could do. Sorry, I can't put that video out for you to see the effort. Somebody got it. I'm just waiting. You can wait too, but you're going to feel stupid, sir, because nobody was talking about you. The next time you came up was when they were talking about Sour Patch. So let's talk about what wasn't being spoken on until you got in the room. The medical condition, what this person did to you, what that person did to you, none of that was being spoken. You wasn't being spoken on in that context. You was not that damn fucking important at that moment. That's the reality of it. You wasn't on nobody's head top while they was talking. The panel was bigger than you. When you came, you destroyed the panel. You was making shit rough. You wanted to intimidate people like y'all not supposed to be talking to them. Who the fuck is you? Fuck out of here. You don't run this. Understand this. You don't run me. How dare you even think that you did? I don't even understand it. Go find your motherfucking nuts somewhere. Now, I'm just gonna, I already had put the link in the community wall when I shared it. Now, they ain't too deep. It's bang, bang. The fuck out of here. Like, I'm just like, are you fucking serious? Now, I done had my monologue. So I ain't worried about nothing. Not a thing. I'm not pleading with nobody. You want to come up and you want to act like a motherfucking fool? Leapfrog, leap. I'll be your huckleberry. Ain't nothing fucking changed over here. Who fuck you think you dealing with? Remember, y'all fucking give people some shit, then y'all come up here and try to destroy them. Somebody asked you for something because they were hungry. You came out here and told the whole world that you fucking loaned somebody some money because they was hungry. You worrying about what everybody had to do and what, like, how you was being used. That's that. I'm going to have to leave that alone. Oh boy. So yesterday, I think we started the blanket from here, somewhere in the purple. That's what we was able to achieve last night. I only work on it on the weekends. Questions, comments, concerns out of the chat. Anybody want to opine? The link is there. I'll figure out, depending on who comes up here with the rules, is Bahad, you are definitely on cam. Because I want to see the mouth of the motherfucker calling me all kinds of bitches and shit. Yeah. It was the hoe first. I was like, he didn't just call me a hoe. He just mad. Then he said bitch. But then I'm not mad at you. Nah, nigga, I don't get to be too many bitches and you not be mad at me. I'm not one of these women that want to be in abusive relationships. Fuck out of here. I don't got time for it. I don't got time for it. Hey, Cynthia, that link could be for your ass too, because you had a lot of shit to say. You gonna make people come for me. How am I gonna make people come for you? I don't know nothing about your fucking I stayed in a hotel situation. You arguing with somebody and putting up somebody's house pic that you got from other people because you want to be down. I don't got shit to do with that. Don't know nothing about it at all. Y'all sitting up there walking back that you threatened to call CPS on people. Why would you even do that? Then y'all want to justify it. Oh, they've been doing that all the time. I told you my thing did not do what it was supposed to do. Who the hell is self-paid? Stop. Don't come up here following me on y'all shit self-paid. Take your self-paid ass somewhere else. Self-paid. I can't make this shit up. I just can't make this shit up. I'm self-paid. I didn't need to go looking at nothing. People just think that people supposed to be so scared of people. You mad? You want me to be mad at the people you mad at? How that work out for you? How does that even work? I don't know what you did to half of these people on here. Shit, I don't know none of that stuff, and I don't care to know. I really don't care to know, but we all learned something. I hate when stuff don't add up right. Oh, maybe it will. They screaming outside. What's up, bestie?
Girl, hold on. Let me turn my volume down some so we won't be too loud or whatever. Am I good or should I go up a little more?
You good? You good?
Girl, girl, what not while the game is on. I just gave you the update though.
I
58.
saw it. I
Yeah,
saw it.
it's looking like it's looking.
It's looking like it's looking.
Hey, I was gonna say where Joy at? Cause you know Joy and had called themselves bro and sis. I thought she would have had something to say since they kind of kicked her under the bus too. I thought she was gonna pop out or something.
I think personally, I think this is just I haven't spoken to Joy.
Okay.
Um but what I think best in this situation is that she did take a chance. She took some moment to reflect on this because I'm sure that this is a hurting feeling for her,
Mm.
followed by what happened last night on the panel. um I think she needed time to to look at the video, review it, let watch the video, watch what occurred, and go from there and figure it out, because I think there was a lot of conversation yesterday that could have been healthy dialogue, just healthy dialogue. But I just don't understand how people who have their own platforms think they can tell people how to run their platform. The only thing that I thought might need some conversation around, if I was dealing with somebody who was humble, would have been explaining the rules that took place, because we had some rules in place, right, of how to have the conversation. So we just continued that when he got here, with the assumption that he might have saw it, but then there was a good assumption that he didn't see it, right? So that needed to be cleared. If you said something to me about that, I would have been like, yeah, I don't think I cleared the rules with him about how engagement would be, that I would be letting some one person talk and whatever, but still in awe, you got a person then saying to you, I want the same amount of time. Don't put me up and let me, like, you can't tell somebody how to run their shit.
Yeah, they used to that type of demonstration around here, baby. I think for me, that's why I just be thankful that I'm not finna. I'm gonna say it like this here. I'm not finna be sitting here falling out with people over retardation and then kissing and making up, right? Like seriously, because I heard Hofoink say something um, before I dipped out about we can fall out in a week, we can make back up. It's like this y'all problem with these peace treaties as it is. And everybody think that's what's supposed to happen. No, absolutely not. Real people ain't finna be sitting around here talking about, oh, you doxed me, but it's okay. Oh, you threatened to kill me and slit my throat, but it's okay. Huh? Hell no. These people got life twisted, man. And one of your sayings, I got to give it to you, with more years behind the person than ahead of them, should stand out for most of them. And it's unfortunate, another one of your words, that they people dropping like flies and they don't even know who's next. And they, instead of going to get themselves together, they rather sit on here and, oh, who can I intimidate or bully on today? It's like, what? Who the fuck finna sit around and let y'all bully and play with them all day? That's crazy to me. And then I just felt like when I seen the whole Troll Gears and whole Flank setup demonstration, I was like, they must be trying to piss Had off. But it was easy to do so because they planned it. They felt like the time was right. That's when they should attack, right? And then basically you got who Had really was. And Monica mentioned something earlier, and I just want to go ahead and say it again. I never forget speaking to Monica and saying to her, "How does a ticking time bomb?" I know this because I witnessed it for myself. I was the person of it, right? And like I said in the chat, Trickety Trey's platform was the last place he would ever get that opportunity. Sharing me out didn't mean nothing to me. I didn't ever understand it, right? But I guess he felt like, oh, maybe I'll bait her in this way. Absolutely not. I didn't understand why you was even sharing me out. You came into my chat hat. I'm gonna just go ahead and get it out now, so I won't have to say it on my live stream because I did plan on saying some things. But had you tried to come into my chat when you first got that channel of many, right? And I let it ride, but you never came back. You know why? Because in silence that I'm about to speak on now publicly, I blocked you. Sure did. Because I already know you ain't the type of person nobody should want to be around. You hold no value. All you can do is help someone to destruct. And I think you've done a great job at that. You know, this ain't to have no smoke because I told you, just like when you did that stunt, all I had for you was the audio that you was lying to the people. Oh, she said this about this person. Well, that was when you and Jekyll was together. Of course, Jekyll RIP now. But either way, you still here. So y'all tried to lie to other people, insinuating that I spoke on them when I had the audio myself. It's just sad, man, that people like yourself, when you started dating your new chick or whatever, right? You sat up there and let her become victim in the cemetery of all places. Instead of taking your wannabe happy life and going on about your business, you sat here and let her fall victim. And you think you got respect for anybody. It's really sad because as much as I tried to warn Monica, Monica said, "No, it's cool. It's cool." But you showing her that I was actually right. I just want to thank you. Yep. I just want to thank you. So that's just about it for me as far as that goes, I believe.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Him being like that's a lost opportunity for him. You understand? It's a missed opportunity.
I mean, to have somebody that can like break some things that most people don't understand down was a bonus. And I don't think a lot of them understand that, right? So
Well,
it's
when I say to people up here, right, I don't take money from folks, right? But then you're gonna be like, you're gonna you in one sentence, you're gonna say, Monica, can you help me flag some things? I mean, take them really out, this and that, and I'm gonna give you more than 50, whatever, whatever. And I'm saying to myself, don't say nothing, Monica, because one, you don't flag people's shit. Number two, you don't take people's money here, and he knows it. So why would he be trying to jeopardize or compromise your integrity in the process?
Made me think back on that one time at band camp, right? That's how. So, and that's another thing. Actually, now that it brought some more things to me. So, look, check this out, right? I never forget, you know, going over there to Jekyll and Hyde's platform, Once Upon a Crime. I knew what I was doing, right? I was phony kicking it. I was doing the little instigating demonstration. But then I realized, I said, wait a minute, this ain't making any sense. I said, now y'all finna try to go after people that I'm actually, I'll use your word, cordial with. So that's not making any sense. You're trying to see if I'm gonna pick your side over them? Absolutely not. At that moment, I realized, you know what? I'm gonna compensate you $100 for wasting my time and yours, and we gonna be good, right? Well, the narrative came back for him and Jekyll because I guess they don't really know how to build a platform. So they just thinking hostility and aggression is what's helping them build. Is seeing that that is successful, I guess, in the cemetery. But anyway, so boom. All of a sudden, before that, I remember chopping it up with them, telling them how to give them some assistance on an individual they had an issue with. They turn around on Kay and try to, hey, yeah, she tried to get us to do this. I'm like, yeah, that was the plan. Fuck is you talking about? Like when you think you could try to assist people, these people, and listen, how when you were even talking about talking to Monica on the phone, I had Mo up ASAP. I said, hey, Mo, don't do it. All bro trying to do is record you and try to use it and lie on you later. That's exactly what him and Jekyll tried to do to Kay. Today, and see, listen, I save the people some time, right? And energy. Because the same demonstration they was gonna hold y'all hostage on, I gave that to y'all for the free. No waiting, no nothing. For the free. To show y'all what we dealing with around here. Ain't nothing changed. You know, they go around these different people and thinking they can get away with it. Had is looking for someone to control. You got to understand how we not looking for you for a man. I know I'm not, at least. You know, I'm not looking for a man. So I have a husband of going on 14 years, and I'm thankful. So
I'm not looking for I'm not looking for nobody that thinks I need. I'm not looking for a leader. Like I'm my own leader. I'm not looking for none of that ones.
and I don't know if people notice it or not, but ghosts can't be seen. So it's funny because I had no repping Ghost Mob and shit. I'm like, man, that's like a rap group for real or something, I think. But I could be wrong, man. People just crazy out here.
I mean, I don't know because I don't have no real personal conversation with, you know. It was not a personal. It was never anything was personal. It was just always platform. You know, like I can't get personal with these folks. I just can't get personal.
They just don't have a lot of platforms that can guide them in the right direction. I think for me, when I, you know, make my rounds around this cemetery, everybody just built with hurt, disappointment, probably even confused. And it's just like you can't really have a set mind if you don't have any type of stability. And these people are torn in the worst ways possible. I mean, with people pounding on their domes every day, all day about stupid shit is crazy to me. I don't even see how somebody could talk about cash apps and somebody sent the cash app for 6 years. Like, and nobody find a problem with that. They still in tune though. So that just goes to show you that they're not looking for anything new around here.
Well, the thing for me is that I would have never. It's just it's the effery for me. It's just I don't know. It's uh I don't even know how to I don't even know how to describe this stuff because I'm not like th- th- I mean it when I say I'm not interested in this. Like I'm just like I just listened to a person try to explain to me why I should have like while I was sitting on the panel talking about him. And then when I said, no, we wasn't sitting on here talking about you, he said, for the last hour you was. All right, now for the last hour we was talking about you. And I don't remember what that hour before he got up there was talking about, because I don't think I went back to, I don't think I got that far back in the video to see the last 4 hours. I think I got like into 5 hours in the video. And he was up there in the last hour, and I just re-watched like what he did when he arrived, because first I tried to look at it from the perspective of what could I have done differently to make him feel more welcomed in the room, right? But I don't have to do that, because at the end of the day, the conversation wasn't about him. It wasn't for him, and it had nothing to do with him. And that, that's what it was about.
Man, yeah, these people got their own problems to overcome. So I think
Yeah.
however you handled your demonstration, you did what you wanted to do on your platform at your timing. Nothing wrong with that at all. And that's some of these people problem, because see, they don't operate their own platforms. They're being told when to operate them and how long to operate them. The stuff that you can say, the stuff that you cannot say. So um
Well, it's just some people around here. Like I was Bapa Nah, I was like really shook with today, because I was like, damn,
mm,
I'm waking up to see this. That's crazy.
all I know is Bapanal used to be Psycho's ho-ho, so she wasn't far-fetched as far as that goes. When it comes to her and many of the other accounts, they like to try to mention my name out of nowhere. You be like, what you bringing me up for? Just shut up about me, for real, because y'all be looking for people's attention for the wrong reasons, and then when they clap back, y'all got something sassy to say, and then playing victim like the word y'all use around here. But that's all now. I don't really
But I
get.
don't know why. I don't know why they felt. I don't know. I don't understand when she was like, because now you're gonna have like people coming for us, because y'all, like, it was like y'all were cowards. I'm saying to myself, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, but you screaming for another sector to accept you. And this is the same. I was saying, like, it's the same thing that happened when the Mississippi Musty controversy came up, and the whole breakup that you know Joy had over there in that sector. And they came out and was like, we still want to hang out over here with y'all, even though you're not fucking with Joy no more. I'm saying to myself, no, you got to make a choice. You got to make a decision at some point. But I can't tell people that they need to make a decision. But damn, you need to make a decision.
I just felt like we had another one bites the dust. That's just what I
Yeah,
felt about
girl.
that. Like, that's good, because some of them people, and they be thinking like, because, I, it just be funny how all of them try to move around here. Like, people don't pick up on that aura. So,
Yeah.
and it be crazy because, when they get mad at you, right? You start hearing the things that they've been wanting to say, but wasn't saying that, because they felt like, they were being
Oh, that
cordial.
was me tonight. That was me tonight. I'm guilty of that tonight.
But see, what you said was something that's supposed to allegedly hit the scene anyway, right? But you're just saying it before they hear it. So I mean, that's how I took it, but I could be wrong. I don't know. So again, that was something that was y'all demonstration. That's why I didn't even bother. Getting on the panel with you guys on yesterday. I did at one point want to get up there, but then I was just like, you know what, maybe it's best. Because then, again, people will try to say that I'm inserting myself. And when it comes to whole flank and troll gears, like you guys had history, together. So, I mean, if that was y'all situation. That's y'all. Y'all to fix it. However y'all need to fix it. I just know I heard Frank come up and was like, "Hey, I'm not here to resolve nothing." Basically, he just trying to protect his family. Like y'all can protect y'all families around here, but then other people, y'all wishing bad upon them. That's crazy to me. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You know. So, but either way, like
Well,
I said, I think that's it for far as what I would say. Again, I want to repeat this though. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, straight up, like another one bites the dust, and there's plenty more where that came from, man. Because most of these people, that were built in this cemetery, right? Those are the ones to stay away from. It's people like ourselves that had our life in order before we even got on here, and they tried to rip that from us. All they know how to do is to take, take, take. So at some point, it ain't nothing left but to give, and they don't even have that to give.
I
So
just did you hear the part? I don't know if you heard it, right? But there's like there was a few times like he was like, I got Bam sent me this stuff with your, and I'm saying to myself, my goodness, I never seen what these people got sent to them, right? But these, the whole idea that y'all just circulating information about each other around, it's just the whole thing is just creepy to me.
is that from your live stream?
Um, yeah, because he
Okay,
said it at
so
one.
yeah,
He
so
said
I
it at
wasn't.
one point.
Yeah, so I wasn't there for any of that demonstration there. I was already out of there by then. I didn't even, like I say, really even know that he actually came up there. But
Yeah,
of
he
course,
came up twice.
mm, yeah. So yeah, I have to probably listen to that part. I didn't hear that. So.
And that's it. And they always be talking about like people capitalizing on the stuff. I ain't got time to do that.
I
So
mean, what else is there to do around here, though? If you ain't talking about them, they somewhere around you. Just like I'm thinking, it made me think about when they just came up in here stalking and harassing me while I'm just sitting in the chat. Like, that's crazy to me that my existence bothers someone to the point where they pray negative things about me and my family, right? And all I'm saying, if my existence bother you that much, off yourself. That's how you know for a fact you'll never see me again.
I
Yeah,
can't.
off yourself. Because my existence shouldn't have you praying to the Lord about some negative stuff like that, right? So clearly, whoever felt the need to put that in Monica's chat, right? Something like that must have taken place with you. That's all I can say to that. It's just like some people that cheat on things in this world. That's clearly something that they would do if that's how they think. Yeah.
Well, again, you know, it's a lot. I'm not gonna say it's a lesson learned, but it's just another chapter closed in this in this experience here on the internet. That's how I see it. I learned something else. I think there's a lot of jealousy out here about how people communicate with others. And again, um, I would go on people's platforms if I be respected. And I think a lot of times people don't get respected. And I just hope that I treat people the way I want to be treated when I'm somewhere else. And if nothing else comes out of that video from last night, I hope that the 50 people that was watching it were able to see respect taking place.
I
If
think,
that was the one taking place.
yeah, I think I want to say, and let me just say this first before I say what I'm about to say, if I don't forget, because girl, I have Alzheimer's with some of this stuff. I never forget when I first started hearing about Troll Gears. I really felt like Troll Gears was a voice of reasoning, right? Like I thought that he stood for something when I first, you know, started hearing about him or hearing him, brother. So when I found out that for me, right, this ain't for anybody else, this is for me. When I found out that Troll Gears was actually a troll, it changed my whole perspective of what I thought about him originally, right? When he called himself saving Psycho from some of the shit that she done fucked up on and stuff like that, you know. So I just want to say this for that, you know, this is where Troll Gears gets its name from, by the way. I want to say I did hear him say something, but then again, for me, it'd be like, no, I can't take him serious, man. He didn't show me otherwise. You know, it's like what you said. You respect people until they disrespect you. And I felt like for me with him, when he said that, I was like, he was just like, you know, what you did, Monica, what you're trying to do anyway, or what you're doing. Um, is a great idea, basically. And I don't think too many people even thought to try to do something like that. So, but for me, I'm over here like, yeah, nigga, I, you know what I'm saying? Because see, when you change someone's main thought process of you, it changes almost forever. You know what I'm saying? So, to take him serious for me, I probably won't. You know, I hear you, but I ain't listening. That's what I'm gonna say to that. But either way, I would say what you tried to do was, I think, something beneficial around here, because that's something that we don't get to see. And it's sad to say this, but with some of these guys, because they rush in to say everything they trying to say, but then nobody gets it because you're rushing it. But to see you put one back here while the other one up there, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was kind of different, and it was a good idea.
Well, John Frank made that suggestion, so I don't want to make it seem like it's something that I came
Oh,
up.
so that wasn't your actual thing. That was something her Frank thought of. Well,
He
if,
said,
if
Can you put me in the back there?" You know, so I was like, "All right, fine."
I,
But you
and
know,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
well,
Mhm.
if I was on Zoom, you know, that would have been there wouldn't have been all of that stuff because I would have muted everybody. You know, I felt like I had more controls on Zoom, right? But they know this platform better than me.
Yeah, they they study it long enough. Should they spend a night on this motherfucker every day? But I
Shit.
was gonna say something about some Ho Frank was saying to Joy. He pretty much was telling her like straight up. Actually, he was telling you at the time. He said, "Hey, listen, I ain't trying to come off like that. To keep it, what we got going on, man, keep her away from me." And that's how I be feeling about some of these people. If they knew how to stay away and could handle rejection, it would probably be better off. Because where I'm from, if I'm in the streets, right, and we tell somebody, hey man, go about your business and I'm gonna go about mine, that's how it is. It ain't no them peeking up the street to see if I'm outside and peeking through my window. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't none of that land trying to get back at me because I rejected them. None of that lays in real life. Social media, they done created some type of reality through social media. That's what it's about. It's about socializing, not falling in love like with a platform, you know. So either way it goes, I'm gonna just say this for me, and I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. I'm not here to keep falling out with people and kissing and making back up. It ain't gonna lay. People that do that don't have any respect for their damn self. So how they gonna respect someone else? Okay. And the game is on. I'm gonna get back to it, and then we gonna chop it up
Oh,
a
now
couple.
I just got my notification.
Oh yeah,
The
you
one
see
that I was looking
that? You,
for.
you see that score? Because they did just score. That was like
Oh,
60-50.
no, I'm about to go course 6 years and have my conversation with 6 years.
Oh wait,
Put it
hold
that.
up. My bad. My bad. 59 to 74. Oof, yeah. But one thing I know about y'all gonna come through. Uh, y'all gonna send Queens and what's the other places out there? The five bureaus. The
Y'all,
borough.
something wrong with you.
Hey, y'all gonna come through. What's them things called? Them stores, the bodegas. Yeah, yo, y'all finna come through. I'm telling you, it's finna be a mystery blowout in the fourth round. Watch this. Fourth quarter, we
Remember,
gonna
they was
go.
a number 3 seed, and
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what?
but hold up. I'm just letting you know, Indiana, man. Hey, okay. Yeah, so
Yo, yo, it ain't over until the fat lady sings.
that's
Okay,
true. It is like I'm telling you, it is like football. Like I agree with you on that. But yeah, that's cool. We're gonna chop it up for coffee in the AM.
in the
And in the
AM.
meantime, yes, ma'am, I'll be in the chat listening.
Before you go though, because you be throwing shots at my cuz, but I just let it go because
Listen,
I,
we not.
I
I'm
don't
not.
want you to think that I ignored it, but I let it go. But I want to say this to you, right? Um, because I know I be feeling the way that I feel about people. Not that I trust people and you distrust people, is that I want to have faith in folks that they're going to do the right thing. So if I don't try on my end, like, I mean, one could look at this and say it's a bad experience, but I think it's all part of this Kanika experiment in the first place, the psyop. So anything can be expected in the psyop because you're working with people that are dysfunctional.
Um,
Um,
my
but
response. Are you done or?
well, it's only because like you was like, this person, and I was like, oh, give
No,
them
no,
the
no.
benefit
Because
of
what I
the doubt.
said was, where Joy at? I thought Joy Man would have came up since they was kind of like kicking her under the bus, and that was pretty much about it on Joy, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying about mm, you said some other thing about Joy, but
What else could?
they were kicking her under the bus, and I said to you, I just think that it's probably a better thing that Joy didn't show up here, but she was in the chat earlier. Show up here to be on a panel or whatever, because it might just make things worse. And she had a better relationship with them, so maybe it got a chance to, it got it's got its opportunities to heal.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about that. I said, oh, that's cool. That's about
Yeah,
it. But
that part about that part, right? But no,
mhm.
it's the fact that, like, well, I don't know if you saw the video or not, right? So one of the things that Hyde said on the panel with Cynthia is, I'm gonna go, I want to get Honey Lot. So he said, get Honey Lot, Joy, Monica. Monica, put a panel together with Joy, Honey Lot, and myself, and give me free reign. And then we'll find out what happened in Vegas. Dude, I was
Wait,
like,
he said y'all three, right?
he didn't say nothing about you, no.
Okay, cool. So he said y'all three. Yeah, that's y'all.
Right. Um, but I was just like, he's saying that because he want to see. It's always people always looking for conflict. And that was just clear there. And give me free reign, right? It's like, and let me cheat. You understand? Like, it's like, if you got the goods, right? Why do you need free reign? Just do what you do because you got the goods, right? If you got the goods, it's just
So
I,
what you saying? Like he don't need to do the panel. Whatever he think he gonna say, just say it.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
if
I
you
don't. I wonder why so many people are obsessed now. I want to say that word because it's too many people speaking on this Vegas demonstration. Why are people so obsessed with Vegas? I don't understand that. It's like anybody that have a issue with me, you, or Joy, Vegas, 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 Vegas. And it's like, damn. So if we go to Venezuela, you motherfuckers just going Venezuela, Venezuela. Like, what the?
No, I done need some people to go to purgatory. I done told you the next it's no more Venezuela and Afghanistan and all that other stuff. It's purgatory. These people
I'm
need to
just
go to
saying.
purgatory.
We go to Germany. It's gonna be Germany and Vegas, and it's like as it accumulates, it's gonna be that too. Like, how the fuck is people still talking about Vegas? It's crazy. But again, I wasn't part of that equation at least, so I guess I'm thankful. Shit, at least yet. Anyway, my name wasn't brought up yet, but maybe it'll come in the not too near future. But I won't know. So that's the beauty of staying away. The beauty of staying away. And listen, I'm gonna end this on this note. Seriously though, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on no. Fool me once, shame on you. That's it. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. That's it.
All
I got it.
right, I got you. Have a
I got
good
it.
night.
For sure.
All right, I'm about to buzz up out of here. I had to take that thing. I had to take it out because I think I'm on the wrong side of the I'm on the wrong side of the equation. So I gotta do it different. I gotta do it differently. Um, but I knew that when I was getting myself into it. I am so thankful that I was able to sit through this last night crocheting and today doing the same thing. Um, I will definitely check back in hopefully tomorrow. Um, I'll try to link up with my courtroom mate, Miss Indy, and see if she has any time tomorrow so we can talk to you about the Diddy trial. She sent me the shout out to Miss Indy. She sent me the oh, what do you call it? She sent me the indictment so that I can have a meaningful dialogue with her about what has who has testified so far and what kind of evidence they presented and how it aligns with the charging document, which would be the indictment. So at the end of the day, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. Hopefully, if I could team up with Miss Indy to have that discussion. So y'all won't be coming here discussing any other crazy, outlandish shit. Tonight was your night. The chapter on the Robinsoners, I had closed the chapter on Faith, but now I get to be like the funeral folks. I get to close the chapter on Hyde. He could say whatever he feels he needs to say that's going to make him, complete. I think he did enough earlier. I think I done said enough later. And that's about it. I'll catch people around in traffic, but I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. So that's about it. Shout out to my cousin. I hope that you haven't taken this personal and that you are in good spirits. And I will be definitely getting me some tarot cards. I'm definitely getting me the stuff to keep the people away. And they can call me all kinds of witches and whatever they want to call me, but what they won't be doing is talking to me up in here. This is Mo. I've got to go. Oh, let me see how I do this thing again. If it's gonna work. We'll do the intro part.
Here we go. Welcome to the show. Monica, Mo, justice in the mix. Bring it truth with no tricks.
Here we go. Welcome to the show, you know. Monica, Mo, justice in the mix.
Bring it truth with no tricks. Saturday's our day to shine.